This is one of my favorite parts of guest hosting. It's when I get to talk to David Drucker. He's the Dispatch's senior political writer. You can follow him at David M. Drucker, spelled just like it sounds, on the Twitter machine. David, welcome to the show.
Good to talk to you, Kurt.
Oh, what? So, slow week, huh? Goodness.
Never a dull moment here in River City. You know how it is.
Well, look, there was a lot of stuff going on, and we could probably talk for about 2 hours and never repeat ourselves. I'm really interested in something that you may have a perspective on, which is the Democrats' attempt to reach out to young men. Particularly in light of Nate Silver's revelation that something like 50% of heavily liberal young people have some sort of diagnosed mental disorder. Wow, how are Democrats going to navigate their problems since their constituency seems to be confused and insane?
Well, I'll leave that commentary to you. I will say, though, that because you brought this up, it's actually something I've done a lot of reporting on. Democrats had a very big problem with young men who drifted into Trump's camp in 2024. It was the first time that had happened, at least in the past 25 years, if not longer. We've seen now a huge gender divide among young people, with men voting Republican and women sticking with the Democrats. But there is a lot of political analysis and research and sociological research around what is going on with young men ages 18 to 29, both politically and sociologically. It's getting a lot of attention, and it's a problem Democrats have to solve in order to be competitive. You know, one of the things that I'll finish here, but one of the things that happens is, in your 20s, you often form political opinions that last for quite some time after your 20s, and that's the other danger for Democrats.
David Drucker, the Dispatch, I look at the Democrats and they're saying, well, we're going to get brand ambassadors. We're going to get, some women, some men who maybe, I don't know, don't meet the traditional definition of toxic masculinity. Let's just throw that out there. To approach men and help us with this problem. And I'm curious, is the Democrats' intent to reach out to men such that they will learn what men want and then alter their positions to appeal to men? Or is it to figure out a better way to hector and complain men into compliance?
Well, I think eventually they'll get there. I say eventually, could be a year, could be 10 years, could be 15 years. Political parties that lose eventually figure out how to get things right because they get tired of losing. I think, the question is, how long is the journey going to be for Democrats? So I wouldn't be surprised to see some really misguided attempts initially. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of focus on, we need our own podcaster, or, it's not what we're selling, but how we're advertising it. Over time, just like I've seen Republicans do with various issues, they'll probably figure it out. I think one of the things, though, from my reporting and talking to Democratic pollsters as well as just nonpartisan analysts that have focused on this, I think the Democratic Party is going to the extent that it is focused on referring to masculinity as something that's toxic in and of itself, it's something they're going to have to move away from. This is something that's been very damaging for the left when it comes to attracting and keeping the support of young male voters.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.